I remember back in 2018, I was doing most of the degenerate habits. I was binge eating processed food, I was playing video games, I was waking up late, and worst of that, I had a very worst physique. Like I was very skinny, weak, and I had no confidence to even talk to some new people, and I had no friends. I had zero friends at that time. And I always told myself that I'm gonna do my workout and I'm gonna start working out in the home and start doing push ups and all. But I didn't. I always procrastinate by scrolling through fitness video and watching some fitness YouTube videos and scrolling some videos on Instagram and everything. I always procrastinate for so long, and after months and months and months, I decided to actually take actions and stop consuming those content like fitness videos and everything because I was done making excuses and I was done waiting for another day, and I was done waiting for the right time to take action, and I grabbed my balls to decide and take action on the fitness journey and start my transformation journey. And if you are in the same situation right now, you are done waiting and you're done procrastinating and you feel very weak, insecure about your body and everything, this video is totally for you because I'm gonna tell you exactly step by step that what I have done in my past and how I started my transformation journey to become and build an aesthetic body in just few years. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to change your life through fitness journey. So before I give you some advice, just scroll down right now and subscribe to this channel so that more young men like you see this video and they would start changing their life also. So the number one step is to decide. I procrastinated for so long because I have a huge desire of like fitness and building an aesthetic body, but I was procrastinating for so long by watching some fitness YouTube videos and some Ronnie Coleman videos on YouTube, and I was like doing mental masturbation, like what I'm gonna do after like I build some physique and how I'm gonna get attraction from the girls and get respect from the other men and how like my friends and other people would respect me and everything. I was visualizing and I was like doing mental masturbation instead of taking action and actually deciding what I need to do right now. Instead of taking actions right now, I was procrastinating about the result I'm gonna get from this journey. And the difference between those who make it in this journey and who build an aesthetic physique and the people who are like procrastinating for so long and they just make excuses all the time, they just decide, like the people who make it, they just decide and start taking action right now, right away, like what they need to do right now instead of procrastinating and thinking about what they need to do in the future and everything. And we also don't need to think about like what I'm gonna do in the future, like when I built a nice physique and everything. They don't think about that. Like we don't need to think about that right now. Right now we only need to think about that what action need to be taken. And you have to understand that if you're not ready right now, you will be waiting forever. You have to be ready for whatever action you're taking. And it's not gonna be like perfect. Your first push up, your first squat, or your first pull ups is not gonna be like perfect. It's gonna be trash already. So you have to understand that everybody starts on the shit form and shit posture and shit exercises and everything, but they just decide to take action and start learning about the fitness and about the exercise and everything. They just decide to start take action right away and to change their life. And the people who procrastinate a lot and they just struggle a lot to decide, they see fitness as an optional and they see fitness like it's not as mandatory. They are not actually committed to the changing their life and changing their physique and everything. They're not actually serious about that, so that's why they struggle a lot to decide. They're just very comfortable in their comfort zone right now, whatever comfort zone they are having right now. They are binge eating processed food, they are playing video games, and they are doing degenerate habits and drinking alcohol and everything. And their brain think that this is what life is, and their brain thinks in a YOLO mindset, like you only live once. You don't have to struggle through a lot of pain and everything. You just have to be in a pleasurable activity. And maybe you are in the same situation right now. You're stuck in like doing pleasurable activities and in your comfort zone, and your brain, your mind struggle a lot to decide. But you also have that desire of building an aesthetic body, and you are watching and scrolling Instagram and watching some YouTube fitness influencer and everything, and you also wanted to change your life. But the thing is, your brain is telling you to not stop doing those degenerate habits and keep doing that again and again, so it will get pleasure from that, because your brain is not getting any dopamine from doing exercising right away and doing your workouts. Your brain is not getting any pleasure from that right now, so it is keep running forward to those like doing degenerate habits. That's what the problem is. So you have to understand that getting instant gratification from those bad habits are not gonna serve you in the long run. It's as simple as that. I am giving you advice as an elder brother, and the simple fact is you have to delay a lot of gratification for getting results in real life and getting results in your fitness journey. You have to delay a lot of gratification in that. And if you're serious about this journey and whatever you're struggling in, just write down and comment down below your story and whatever problems you're struggling in, and I will help you in there. The second step is to keep it simple. I've seen so many beginners in the gym and they are doing their workouts and they are overthinking about every single stuff, and they are making plans. They're spending hours in making plans and like writing down their workouts and doing every rep and how proper form should be, what weight should they lift and what protein macro calculation and everything. They are overthinking about a lot of stuff and they're not even like progressing any stuff, and they're progressing very slowly. And I've seen some people like who are not even thinking about any stuff. They are like going to the gym like in a simple way, like a simple run, and they are doing workout like simple pro split and they are eating a lot of protein and like chicken and rice and everything, and they are getting sleep and everything, and they have a massive physique. They are looking sick in the mirror compared to that who is overthinking at like calculating a lot of stuff like macro calculation and a lot of things. So you have to understand that you also have to keep it simple so that you will stick to it for the long time. You don't have to overthink about lot of stuff. You just have to go to the gym, just work hard as possible, just lift heavy weights and work hard as possible. Just be aware of like lifting the weights in a proper form. And also you have to understand that you have to get a lot of protein, eat healthy foods and get proper sleep. That's it. Just make it simple. The three things is just do hard workouts and take a proper rest and eat healthy foods, eat a lot of protein. That's it. You don't have to overthink about like what macro calculation this is how you eat protein and like this is how much calories you should eat and this is the best exercise for this and this is I'm gonna do my proper form and everything. The simpleton chads don't think about anything and they have a massive physique because they just go to the gym every single day. They just work hard as possible. They eat a lot of protein and that's it. You have to keep it simple. So you just have to stop overcomplicating things and just train hard, eat a lot of protein and keep it simple. And the third thing you want to understand is you have to make it a part of your life. And most of the beginners who are overcomplicating things and who are like making excuses to not go to the gym and to procrastinating a lot, they are seeing fitness as a 90-day challenge or some like a season or a phase of their life. They are not seeing this as a lifestyle. They think that I'll get shredded in this summer and then I'll quit this journey. And that type of mindset is gonna ruin you for the rest of your life. You have to understand that fitness is not a journey, it's a lifestyle, it's a way of living. Like the way you do all the good habits in your day, like you eat healthy foods and you eat your protein every single day, like the things like you brush your teeth, you do it every single day. You don't think about like I'll brush my teeth 90 day or I eat in a 90 day and then I quit and don't eat for the rest of my life. That's not how you live. You do these habits for the rest of your life. So you have to understand that just keep it simple and do this every single day for the rest of your life. Fitness is a lifestyle that you want to do for the rest of your life. Like the other schedules in your day, fitness is also a schedule in your day. It should be a schedule in your day for the rest of your life. And when you stop seeing fitness as a temporary goal and start seeing as an identity, you will make the most progress in that. Like I've seen so many pro fighters and some beginner fighters. There are some beginner fighters who are like punching the bag and going to the gym and going to the fight club here and there. Like sometimes they come, sometimes they don't come, and they'll not make any progress or some little progress in that. But I've seen some of the beginners who are already living like a pro fighter, like they train 2 times in a day. They eat like a pro fighter. They watch some fight videos like the pro fighters, how pro fighters fight in their like UFC fight or something. and they live like a pro fighter. So that's how you create that part of your identity. And that's when everything changes. When you start living like a fitness like bodybuilder and you create that identity, that part of yourself, you will become a bodybuilder by self and you will make most of the progress in that. Instead of seeing fitness as just a temporary goal, you have to make it a part of your identity to become like that. If you want to be a bodybuilder, just live like a bodybuilder. Just live like how a natural aesthetic bodybuilder live, how they think and what exercises they do, what content they consume and how they eat and everything. You have to live like them to become like them. So to summarize this video, I've given you the 3 steps. First of all, you have to decide to go to the gym and start taking actions right now. And second is keep it simple. Just don't overcomplicate things and overwhelm with a lot of information. Just keep it simple. Just train hard, eat a lot of protein and get your sleep right. And the third thing is you have to make it a part of your life. You don't have to see this as a temporary goal. Just make it a part of your identity. And if you do all of these things, your future self would look back and thank yourself. So this is all in this video. I only sell one fitness product, which is in the first link in the description, and check it out if you're interested in that. Goodbye.